tonight.
You're listening to the Doug Stanhope Podcast.
Play that intro music, white boy. Hey, welcome, Patreon people, to I think we're going to call this punching down on Bill Maher. For all of you who've emailed and tweeted, hey, I think Bill Maher ripped you off on his last show. Yep, he did. Cocksucker. And it's not the first time. I went up to Tucson. It's my third time venturing into the big city, and it seems to be in full swing. And I didn't bring a laptop, and I get a call from Hennigan. Oh, have you seen the Bill Maher tweet? I'm like, again? He's like, yes, it's basically I'll send it to you. I don't have my computer. I'll fucking deal with it when we get back. And yeah, it's this is not the first time, but this time, fuck Bill Maher. Fuck that guy so much. He's such a douche. And to say Bill Maher ripped me off, I doubt he knows he ripped me out. I blame the writer's room. I think it's a fucking lazy writer's room where he's a cantankerous cunt all the time and complains about what they're bringing him. So they bring him my shit every now and again.
You're the recycle bin for Bill Maher.
If you don't know the backstory of Bill Maher, it's because you haven't read all my books. Because in one of the books, probably the second one, This Is Not Fame. When I first met Bill Maher, one of the girls that lived where Brian used to live, one of my first neighbors, worked for someone who knew someone who knew someone. Hi, Tracey. Woohoo! The Tracey stays in the picture. Oh, shit.
Yeah, she can't hear you. I got headphones. Everyone said hello, Tracey.
Hi, everybody.
They want to know why you're being a soch.
So anyways, if my neighbor knew about this party, I guess he had a big 4th of July party every year that was legendary, kind of like Sarah Silverman's parties became. And she, tell that fucking woman to shut up. Take pictures and shut up. White men are talk. We're a minority.
We can hear that. he can hear everything you're yelling at right now. She's yelling, right, Hennigan?
Yeah.
She's yelling.
Yeah, she's yelling.
She got it from me. She learned it from you, Chaille.
Yeah, I guess so.
So we go to this party that we're not invited to, and I think we're gonna have trouble getting in. I went back to like fake ID mindset. Where are we gonna be able to get in this party? But no, we get an address and we just strolled right in, hung out, and it's a boring fucking Hollywood party until he came down the stairs, shit faced, dressed like fucking Uncle Sam. And then everyone's like, woo, party. By then, I had already gotten drunk and jumped in the fucking pool naked by myself. No one followed me in. Then when he comes up, finally makes his appearance from upstairs, everyone's fucking partying. Everyone's jumping in the pool naked. So cut to, I know it sounds Happy Days, Fonzie-like, but I met I think Swedish, Scandinavian flight attendant in the pool naked. We were chatting. And then finally, after hours, it's fucking, LA gets cold even in fucking July at night when it's windy and you're wet and naked. So me and the girl rush into the shower in his house and blast the hot water, just trying to get warm. We weren't fucking or anything. But as people are clearing out, he noticed that people were showering and he ran into the bathroom going, hey, there's no shower scenes going on in my house. Like, we're just trying to get warm. Whatever, get out. So we were unceremoniously asked to leave. We were leaving anyway. So I ended up, that's when he had his show Politically Incorrect. This is in the 90s. And so amongst comics, he was known. And I had a shot at getting on his show. They were trying to pitch me to get on the show. And my manager's like, oh, you fucked that up. So I sent him an apology letter with a key to my house and my address saying, feel free in return to show up at my house anytime, drink my free booze, mess up my stuff, and leave. So that's how I met Bill Maher. No shower scenes in my house. I still don't think he knows who I am. And that's, 25 years ago. So over the course of that time, since he's moved to HBO, I tried to look up a bunch of shit, and I couldn't find specifics till I checked my email, because so many times I've had people go, oh shit, did you see what Bill Maher did? Bill Maher did like one of your whole bits on his show. And this goes back to 2008 when we were in, I think we were on tour in the UK, where we decided as some kind of fucking lark, Bristol Palin, Sarah Palin's daughter, it was announced that she was pregnant, and I think she was like 17 or something. I don't know do you remember, Brian?
No, that's broadly correct. All of that. So that's what I remember.
Yeah, we decided on a drunken lark to put up a website, savingbristol.com, and where I offered her $25,000 or $50,000 to have an abortion, so to get her out of that fucking hideous life she's living with that awful mother. Whatever I wrote, it was just a PR stupid thing to do. The next day, fucking Bill Maher, or that week, whatever it was, Bill Maher put out Free Levi was the father of the baby. He did the exact same fucking as a website. It's not even like stealing a joke. He stole a fucking PR prank. Instead of Bristol, it was the father, Free Levi. Instead of saving Bristol, it's freelevi.org, where they were trying to raise money for him to fucking leave his wife. Are you fucking kidding me? And since then, he's ripped off the abortion is green bit almost verbatim. That's like 5 years ago. And this time, when Brian sent me the clip, it's like 5 minutes and 24 seconds. And I'm going, I have to listen to Bill Maher for 5.5 minutes because he's so insufferable. He's even when I agree with him, he's such a fucking pompous little fucking cunt gnome of a man. I don't want to agree with you. You're doing my material and I fucking hate you.
Stanhope, I have to agree that I don't think it's him. It might be somebody, because if he knew he was ripping you off, there's no way he would have done it so poorly. That was hard to sit through. I'm like, I've seen the good version of this. Why do I have to watch the fucking shitty version?
Yeah, but the thing is, you could say it's parallel thinking. If you don't know the bit, I don't want you to have to sit through Bill Maher. But it's at the end of the show. It's basically his closing bit, as it was basically my closing bit on the special that it came from. What year was that? 6 inches of AIDS and 10K fun run for nothing.
15, 16?
Yeah, it's around
16. Yeah.
Yeah, it was because it was relevant then.
Yes.
It starts out doing basically my bit about people raising awareness, and we're going to stop raising awareness for raising awareness or some shit like that. Like, it's basically the same premise, but then he's just hitting exact things that I say. And I always, even with when he stole abortion is green, I found emails where I go, there's a lot of parallel thinking out there, and it's better that if it's a pertinent message, I'd rather have someone what am I going to do? I'm not doing it this time. I'm like, fuck that guy. This has been too many times. They've been stealing my shit for real time. And it was when he got to the point where he's getting into the ribbons and he says, yeah, and the football players with their pink shoes Can I just watch the fucking game without thinking about cancer? With like a direct fucking line from
Direct
me.
line.
And the reason, anyone could have thought of that. Yes, in 2016 they could have thought of that because they stopped wearing fucking pink shoes after that. You're doing this bit in fucking March. It's not even football season. Football players haven't worn pink shoes in fucking years, and you don't fact check. That's why I don't think it's Bill Maher, because I don't think Bill Maher, if you've ever seen his stand-up, it's fucking resoundingly atrocious. And I know to say someone's unfunny, that's personal. It's objective or subjective, or it's one of those ifs. It's not for everyone, but it's so terrible. I've never seen him steal anything of mine when he's riffing, which granted, as cunty of a man as he is quick on his feet when he's talking on a panel. He doesn't rip me off then. It's when he's got the fucking written shit. I think he's like Anchorman, where he'll just read anything off the teleprompter. I don't think for a second that, what are you doing, Brian? You know I'm seeing your face right now. You're looking into your computer, but it looks to me like you're checking my face for fucking blackheads.
Maybe he thinks you're whispering to him and he's leaning in.
I think when Bill Maher comes into the office and they tuck tissue paper under his collar to start doing the fucking pancake makeup they have to put on that melted head and that fucking greased mullet. And they just come in, the writers come in like a team of haberdashers with, ideas on a coat hanger. Okay, here's the news of the week, Mr. Maher. Would you like to play this light smarmy, or would you like to go iconoclastic with this? I'm in the mood today. Go with the cunty. I don't think he puts a fucking lick of effort into what he says on that show. I think his opinions are handed to him, and then he adjusts his smug to go with the bit.
Even whenever I was watching that clip, and even when I noticed the parts, I was looking at Jenny and I was like, that's verbatim. That's exactly what Stanhope said. But even when he was doing it, you're right. He's not even reading it right. Like his cadence isn't even right. The whole thing is fucking horrible.
Yeah, if you're going to fucking continue to steal my shit, put in all the funny parts. It's like you hate to say that's my bit, because he did it poorly. This goes back to the Lenny Bruce files, where he's in court for obscenity, but there's some cop on the stand doing his act poorly in front of him. He's like, no, I do it way funnier than that guy. It does have artistic merit the way I do it. Yeah, it's there should be some fucking kind of cancel culture for comics who steal. Like, shouldn't that be, he used a bad word, or he said an offensive term. But that guy's fucking like stealing from me. What's worse, it's the writer's room. This is another thing in the Man Show, where like when the Man Show sucked, Rogan and I took all the bad beat for it. The writer's room got, no one in the writer's room got any fucking, these guys know. Yeah, we can just fucking lift stuff. It's not going to hurt Bill Maher. Bill Maher hurt Bill Maher by being Bill Maher. I can't imagine. When I get these emails, like, you still watch that guy? Like, what a douchebag! Like, at least when I don't know what I'm talking about, I try to let. Like, I'm very open about the fact that most of the topics I talk about, the extent of the bit is the extent of my knowledge on the subject. I don't fucking go out there like I know everything about everything. I've said that, like that was an opening to one of the specials, or in one of them, where I say, listen, Don't. Like, I will.